Released in 2020, Capone was anticipated to be an Oscar contender, featuring Tom Hardy as the infamous gangster Al Scarface Capone. The film, directed by Josh Trank, aimed to provide a fresh perspective by portraying Capone's later years as he battled syphilis-induced dementia. However, despite the intriguing premise, the film was met with widespread critical disappointment. The concept behind Capone. Josh Trank envisioned Capone as an anti-gangster film, stripping away the glamour often associated with crime dramas. The narrative focuses not on Capone's rise to power but on his painful decline into madness, depicting a man who, once feared, now exists as a shell of his former self. After serving 7 years in prison, Capone returns home, grappling with the mental and physical consequences of his untreated illness. This approach diverged from typical gangster tropes, intending to humanize a once mighty figure. Critical reception. Upon its release, Capone garnered a largely negative response. Critics expressed frustration with Trank's narrative choices, pointing out that the film's structure felt aimless. The Hollywood Reporter noted that while the film presented Capone's physical deterioration, it lacked the depth necessary for viewers to connect emotionally, describing him as too much of a cartoon. Tom Hardy's performance also drew mixed reactions. While he brought his unique style to the role, some critics felt it leaned too heavily into eccentricity, with comparisons to cartoon characters undermining the gravitas of Capone's story. One review even predicted that Hardy's performance would become fodder for memes rather than heartfelt reflection. A polarizing experience. Despite the criticisms, some reviews acknowledged the film's willingness to explore unconventional territory. The Guardian praised Hardy's portrayal of Capone's loneliness and vulnerability, highlighting a memorable scene where he sings a song from The Wizard of Oz. Similarly, USA Today recognized Trank's effort to depict the aftermath of Capone's notorious life, finding value in the film's raw honesty. Trank's response to criticism. In light of the mixed reviews, Trank remained unapologetic about his vision for Capone. He explained that his aim was to challenge the glorified narrative of gangster films, embracing the ugliness of Capone's reality. Trank asserted that while the film might be difficult to watch, he felt proud of the story he chose to tell. Conclusion. With a Rotten Tomatoes rating of just 41%, Capone stands as a divisive entry in the gangster genre. It may not have resonated with all audiences, but it undoubtedly offers a distinct exploration of a complex character's final days. Whether viewed as a failure or a bold artistic statement, Capone challenges traditional narratives about crime and masculinity, inviting viewers to grapple with its uncomfortable truths.